Hello my cuties, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a workout video. I am finally showing you my door contraption thing that I've talked about in so many other videos, but I never show you guys. I never show you for two reasons. One, it's in an ugly corner in my house and I kind of don't want to record here because it's not that nice. Two, I can take it off and put it somewhere else, which I do sometimes, but it's so uncomfortable to take it off, and once I put it on I like leaving it there for a while, so I've just been lazy about it. But I was like, you know what, we're finally gonna post about it. I think they deserve to finally see the damn thing. It's honestly not that big of a deal. This thing I got at Dick's Sporting Goods a few years ago and I love it for many reasons. Real quick, I'll go through a recap and then we're gonna get started. This is going to be an arm workout, so if you just want to skip this contraption is super easy to put on your door. So it comes with just that black thing that you see. This goes all the way down to the bottom of the door. It just straps in and it's super secured. It fits on almost any door. This is a normal inside my house type of door, but I've used it on my garage door as well as my front door. So yeah, it's very industrial. I've taken it on vacations. This is my #1 thing for vacations because it weighs nothing. You put it in your luggage and you take it out of the hotel and it doesn't ruin anything. Literally weighs like not even 5 pounds. It's beautiful. Tables by themselves, they have a bunch of different types. I got 10, 20s, and 10, 30s, and 40s because I feel like that's a good range. I can combine them. I can do half and half with them. Like, I have a whole set of weight with those three bands, but you can always buy more and buy different types. Then you also buy the accessories. So I have a few handlebars. They sell different types, obviously. They have like sticks. I also have the ankle wrap thing to do legs with it. It's beautiful. All right, so let me show you guys. This is kind of just how it's set up. All right guys, so time to hit arms now. Again, one of the reasons that I love this machine or contraption is that you can literally hit your entire body with this. Yeah, obviously it's a bit different than actually going to the gym or having different types of equipment, but when you're really on desperate levels like quarantine or vacation, this is beautiful and so simple. So we're going to start off with bicep curls. Now keep in mind that these exercises are, yeah, I'm doing them with this, but you can do these at the gym as well with a normal cable machine, or even with just these bands. You can wrap them around trees or different sturdy objects. Now I'm not saying to do it, always be careful and it's your choice, but I've seen people on Instagram doing it with the most random things and it works out for them. I just like having this contraption thing because it's really secure. All right, so first exercise is this. It's a little bit of a weird angle, but go. Now with these, you want to make sure that your arm is not moving. Sometimes I'll place this other arm right underneath it to make sure that I'm keeping it steady. You really want to just feel it on your biceps. You're going slow, you're keeping it controlled, and you're making sure that there's no jerking, there's no moving. It's literally like this, and it helps to think about your elbow kind of like being pulled up this way. So it's like every time you're lifting, you're pulling in, you're thinking of your elbow going up this way, and it keeps it just more steady. All right, so the next one, now I'm not keeping track of the weight because this is not my workout for the day. I'm kind of just doing this for the video, but you're going to place the resistance band on the very bottom hoop. So this has hoops throughout the machine. You can place it again anywhere else that's like sturdy that you can wrap this resistance band around. You're going to stand straight and then you're just going to curl up and back down. You want to keep it really controlled again. You want to make sure that you're not flailing back. You're literally just squeeze. Now when I see myself kind of like moving a bit, that's when I either lower that weight or I just take more time with my form. A thing that I suggest for flailing back and forth would be maybe get on in front of a wall or something, and that way it kind of keeps you sturdy and you're forced to do all the lifting with just your biceps. Something common when it comes to this exercise is people will use their shoulder to move it forward. So if this was too heavy, I would be doing this. You don't want to do that. You want to make sure that it's all going to the bicep. Alright, so this next one is one that I've kind of learned to love. Again, you're going to place your resistance band at the bottom of whatever you're placing it at, and then you're going to, instead of standing in front of it, you're kind of standing next to it. And so as you can see, the resistance band is right next to me. I'm going to curl in this way. And so this is almost like a type of preacher curl, I would say. I love this because even though it's very similar to your regular curls, I feel it isolating my bicep a lot more. Okay, next one is going to be triceps. So I've learned to love this one on here, and there are two ways to do it. So first of all, you're putting your resistance band somewhere taller than you, preferably. Then you're going to either grab your handlebar like this or not use a handlebar. I've grabbed it just like this before. But regardless, you're going to give yourself enough space to make it challenging. The thing about resistance bands is you don't always have to go to the heavier band. If this is too easy, I can move a little farther and it will be harder, obviously. So think about that. I lean in and I'm going to practically do tricep extensions, overhead tricep extensions. And I always like to grab underneath my tricep. I've shown you guys this exercise with dumbbells before. But I like grabbing it just because it keeps it more steady. I think that even the most professional people will find themselves cheating a little bit by accident sometimes. And so I just like to make sure I am watching that. I also don't want to hyperextend, so I'm keeping it very controlled. You don't want to flail back and forth. You're just isolating that tricep. There should be nothing else doing any of the work here. The next exercise that I love to do, and this is like a favorite just anywhere, are these sideways triceps extensions. I don't know what the actual name would be, but again, you put it up higher than yourself. Usually if I'm at the gym, I'll actually put it somewhere that's like near my shoulder width length, but I don't have that right here, so I'm going at the very top. You make sure that you're standing up straight, your shoulders, your arms are next to you, they're not slumped, they're not too high up, they're just next to you, relaxed. You grab it, I take off the handlebar, I find it nicer when I'm just holding the rope, and then I pull down, and again, and you kind of find your own form here, what works better for you to feel it. And I'm looking at the camera to make sure I'm doing proper form, because sometimes with these I find it easy to mess them up, and so I like to look at the mirror to make sure I'm doing good, but obviously you can feel it out. And this one really isolates your triceps, but with this, the thing is I quickly find myself kind of using my shoulders, so in that case you would lower the weight or really just correct your form. This is a difficult one for some beginners, I've noticed, just because of that very reason, but take your time with it, go slow, practice, move around. I don't know if you noticed, I shifted a little from this side to this side when I felt like it wasn't hitting the spot right as it should. And last but not least, these are favorite at all times. I put this resistance band at the very top of whatever you can that's taller than you. You're going to grab both sides. Now you can do this with the handlebar again, but the grip I'm using is going to be just the grip holding this resistance band. The grips do kind of change which head you end up working out the most. If you go underhand, you're hitting it a bit differently than if you're grabbing it like this. You see that switch. But I'm going to do this right now, just straight down, and yeah. This is called a tricep push down, cable tricep push down. There are a few words for it. I'll show you guys from the back. So with this, I try to stand up straight and just fully, again, isolate the triceps. But alright guys, that is it for my video today. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope it was somewhat helpful for you guys. If you have this contraption, or if you don't, like I said, you can get creative with it, and you can do these things at the gym too. So I just thought it was a long overdue video. I'm going to do more on legs, chest, back, any body part pretty much, showing you how to do it on this little thing, just because, I don't know, maybe you're going on vacation after quarantine, maybe you're going somewhere else now, and maybe your gym is not open yet, and so you need to find exercises to do with just resistance bands. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video.